Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a very important formula called workday formula. This formula is very important formula in deriving the dates for the activities that you plan for your project. So if you see two boxes here, first box talks about the plan date and the second box talks about the actuals. Now if you see a bunch of dates already populated, and I'll take you through what really this means. Now I've used software development lifecycle activities in a broad base. So we have analyze, design, build, testing, stabilization, support, handover. These are my 6 activities that I'm performing in my project. Now, I typically know how many days it would take for each of these activities, and the workday formula actually helps me derive my start date and the end date. Only thing that you have to keep in mind is that you have to know what is your start date. Now, as soon as you know the start date, you can start building over your next dates for the activities. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, if you look here, I, in this, you have to first take the start date, which is 21st of October, and then you have to take the end date, which is your number of days you will use to finish this activity, which is 10 in this case. Okay, why I've put -3? Because the drawback of this formula is it doesn't take it doesn't count the first day. It always go after. So say first day, and that doesn't count the first day and it takes 10 days after that. And since my next date is jumping over the weekend, and it is crossing after 3 days, I am reducing 3 days from in here. Now see what happens. If I've reduced the date, let's say if I look at the calendar, from start date, I'm saying, hey, start date is 21st of October. I take 5 days to complete the activity, 10 days to complete the activity. But if I don't use -3, it would land me up on 4th of 4th of 4th of December, or 4th of November. I'm sorry. So I've done minus 3 days minus here. So now I'm achieving the date as 1st of November. I'm doing the same thing. I've copied the end date of my previous activity and I've added plus 3 days in here to achieve my next day. Now I can keep copying the same formula all over and over again, and you will see that I'm deriving my start date and the end date for each of these activity. Same thing, what I've done is I've copied the start date and I've done the same formula copying in from here all the way till here. It's just that I am just taking care of how many days I'm completing this activity by. And this would tell me number of days. So in this case, if you look at the total, it is telling me what is my start date and what is my end date as per plan, and what is my start date and what is my end date as per plan. Now, if you look here, the total days we planned was 55 days, but we end up with 60 days to complete, which means I am delayed in this project by 5 days. Now, this particular box makes our lives very simple using the workday formula to derive my end dates. Same is the case here, where it is telling me what is my end date really, and what is in terms of actuals, and where have I landed my project in terms of number of days. Hope this video helps you in terms of deriving the dates and using the workday formula. Thank you very much.